And let's have a closer look at those front pages, starting with the Telegraph, Josh.
So, yeah, the big story, bank acts Farage as he doesn't align with our values. This is something that he obviously revealed himself. This is the ongoing thing. Now, what they initially said was, and they released it to the BBC sort of underhand, oh, no, it's because he didn't have enough money in his account. Now, he requested sort of the documents that they had on him, and it reveals this sort of 70-page document that they've basically been sort of spying on him over the last year or so, and taking note of his social media and whatnot, and it shows, and these are the most six terrifying words for any institution that controls our money. His views do not align with our values. Well, look, my values, and maybe the values is the wrong word, but my political opinions do not align with Nigel Farage, right?
Yeah.
I have marched repeatedly against those opinions. But that is not the same as withholding him the essentially human right that we need in this society where cash is going out to own a bank account, to run a bank account, to run your life.
Article 23 of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights says the right to work, the right to receive wages.
Yeah, and the right for the BBC to wrongly report this when it first came out a couple of weeks ago, and gleefully like, oh, he doesn't have enough money. Well, the other thing was that all these other people online and all these commentators are going, oh, this just doesn't happen, it's Nigel Farage. It's not him. It's actually, it turns out, it's his family members. And not just his family, and other people, other Tory politicians, family members as well.
Having their
accounts closed, that aren't being able to open their accounts. The government says they're looking or they're taking steps to sort this out. The fact that we've even got to this point is ridiculous. I'm glad that someone is looking at it. They need to sort this out right now because this is fundamentally wrong in our society.
I mean, Paul, do you miss the days when banks and corporations just wanted our money instead of to police our thoughts and opinions?
Yeah, I don't know when they started to pretend to have morals. Josh has nailed this. There's not much more to say other than...
Shut up!
Shut up! Thank you, Josh. But this is purely political, OK?
Yeah.
Nigel Farage is no more of a risk at all, reputational risk or otherwise, to Coots than any other political
Apart from the
figure.
drug dealing.
Apart from the drug dealing, unsubstantiated.
But then we'd all be kicked out of our banks.
Exactly, you've got to make money somehow. However, what I would say is he is not a risk. He is not a risk. And they flip-flopped all over the place. We know this is lies. We know this is covering up because of the flip-flopping.
Yeah.
At best for them, this is like a self-fulfilling prophecy because they can now, as the all the scandal and nonsense that comes with this sort of stuff, they can point to things and go, yes, but look at this and look at that. None of it's true.
Yeah.
None of it's true. He's not getting the Russian money.
And the whole thing of reputational risk to Coots. Nobody knew that Nigel Farage banked with Coots. It had to be revealed. I mean, the bank, even when he came out and said my bank's removed my account, nobody knew what bank it was for several days until it was revealed. It's ridiculous. And for the BBC to just uncritically, unquestioningly repeat Coots's PR saying that he just didn't meet the financial threshold, which is clearly just complete bogus.
By the way, one of the things in the report is that he shared the Ricky Gervais clip of his stand-up where he's saying that only that women don't have penises.
Oh,
and
my
that
God.
was what they're putting down as aligning with their values. And look, Nigel Farage has obviously a huge profile from being on this channel.
Yeah. And some other things.
And some other stuff as well. And I'm grateful that to him, I mean, I'm sad to him that this is what's happened. But we have someone with a high profile fighting this to bring this light because there are smaller organisations, and I've been aware before of smaller gender-critical organisations, certainly this Wings up in Scotland, that have had their accounts just closed unceremoniously. And this needs to be called attention to, so at least it is now.
Absolutely.